morning, friends. Welcome back to our channel Seeing is Believing. Today we are taking a closer look at the NH66 stretch from Surathkal to KPT, one of the busiest and most important sections of Mangalore's National Highway network. This 4-lane corridor connects the northern entry of the city to key industrial and educational hubs, including the NMPT port and several major institutions. The drive you are watching was shot during peak morning traffic between 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., the perfect time to experience both the potential and the problems of this route. The widening of the NH66 from Surathkal to Talapadi was taken up under the National Highways Development Project starting around 2016 and completed in phases by 2021. This particular stretch from Surathkal to KPT was executed by IRB infrastructure developers at an estimated cost of around rupees 350 to rupees 400 crore. While the design followed a 4-lane standard, it lacks controlled access, meaning frequent entry and exit points from local roads, and that's where many of the issues begin. Although the main carriageway looks decent in stretches, the absence of continuous service roads, especially near busy localities like Kottara and Kulur, forces two-wheelers, pedestrians and slow-moving traffic to share the same space. Adding to that, motorists often try to escape unsuspecting potholes, and sadly, several fatal accidents have occurred along the city stretch of NH66 in recent years. Footpaths are either incomplete or abruptly end near junctions. Lane markings have mostly faded, a simple but serious safety concern, especially at night or during rains. Shoulders are uneven, and in some parts there is practically no space for breakdowns or emergency stops. Just after the Baikampadi bridge, the scene becomes especially hectic. Heavy trucks turn in and out of the industrial estates and the port road right from the main carriageway of National Highway 66, not from dedicated service lanes. With slow moving port vehicles and large trailers cutting across fast moving commuter traffic, the risk of collision and congestion goes up significantly. As a response to this, authorities are working on a new 6-lane flyover from Baikampadi to the KIOCL junction that aims to segregate the port-bound traffic from the city traffic. Until that becomes fully operational, this stretch remains one of the most challenging pinch points for drivers on this corridor. The new Mangalore Port Authority has emerged as a key economic engine for Karnataka's west coast. In the last financial year, it handled a record 46.01 million metric tons of cargo, making it one of the biggest ports in India. This growth boosts the region's industrial and commercial activity, connecting raw materials, finished goods, and container traffic between the hinterland, city, and coast. With the Panamburu port area expanding and industrial movement increasing, this section badly needs a proper 6-lane upgrade with continuous service roads. New roads are being planned around the port and the refinery belt, but progress remains slow. If done right, a 6-lane highway with segregated local access could drastically improve safety and traffic flow for both city commuters and heavy vehicles. At Kulur, over the Gurupura river, the two aging bridges are overstretched, forcing heavy traffic through narrow lanes. A new 6-lane bridge between the old ones, started in 2021, has been delayed due to contractor disputes and slow progress, with only about 20% completed so far. Meanwhile, the Kulur flyover exits, but limited entry and missing service roads reduce its benefit for local traffic. Until these projects are completed, this stretch remains a major choke point on NH66. At Kottara Junction, the flyover itself is in good condition and well maintained, thanks largely to the upkeep efforts by Sri Ramakrishna Mutt of Mangalore. If you take a right turn here, it leads into Mangaluru city through the Kulur ferry road, connecting to Urva and Lead Hill areas. However, since this is a low-lying stretch, the road beneath the flyover often floods during heavy rains, causing traffic disruptions during the monsoon. Finally, we reach the KPT Junction, one of the most congested points along this NH66 stretch. With a mix of city buses, express buses, trucks, and local vehicles, traffic moves slowly, highlighting the urgent need for better traffic management, service roads, and infrastructure upgrades. This entire corridor from Surathkal to KPT demonstrates the challenges of balancing urban mobility with industrial growth and the critical importance of planned road expansions, flyovers, and safety improvements for the thousands of daily commuters and port vehicles, including airport vehicles that rely on it. With this, we come to the end of this episode on NH66 from Surathkal to KPT Junction. We'll come with a new video. Until then, thanks for watching. Seeing is believing.